We're only a few days away from President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration, and we're learning there will be a major change of scenery. Trump revealed Friday he is moving the inauguration indoors to the U.S. Capitol Rotunda due to the freezing temperatures expected in Washington. Forecasters say it could hit the teens on Monday, and the wind chill could make it feel even colder. The last time this happened was 1985, when President Ronald Reagan and Vice President George H.W. Bush were sworn in for a second term. The president-elect has a busy weekend ahead of him. On Saturday, he'll host a reception at his golf club in Virginia. On Sunday, he'll take part in a wreath-laying ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery before holding a victory rally in Washington. Monday, of course, is the big day. President Biden and the First Lady will host the Trumps for tea at the White House before the swearing-in ceremony begins at noon Eastern Time. Later that evening, he'll attend multiple galas with supporters, lawmakers, and musical performances. CBS News political reporter Aaron Navarro joins us now from West Palm Beach, Florida. Aaron, what have we heard from Trump about the decision to move the inauguration indoors, and what does this mean for other traditions like the parade down Pennsylvania Avenue?
Lindsay, good evening. As you mentioned, President-elect Trump announced that he will now be doing the inauguration ceremonies inside the rotunda in the U.S. Capitol. There will also be a live stream of the ceremonies in the Capital One Arena. That is where he said that the parade that traditionally happens on Pennsylvania Avenue will happen. We're waiting to see exactly what that looks like. And Trump will also make an appearance there after the swearing-in ceremonies. We're also learning a bit more about who will actually be in the rotunda. About 350 to 400 people max can get in there, and it'll include people who already had those exclusive tickets to be on his presidential platform outside, as well as members of Congress who were planning to attend.
What can you tell us about Trump's pre-inauguration weekend, including this victory rally on Sunday?
Yeah, we know that he will leave from here in Florida to Virginia to his golf course there, where he will hold a reception and fireworks on Saturday evening, as well as a cabinet meeting and vice presidential dinner. On Sunday, he will begin the day at the Arlington National Cemetery before holding that pre-inauguration rally in the Capital One Arena on Sunday afternoon. And today, as he announced the move indoors for his inauguration ceremonies, Trump noted that his events on Saturday and Sunday remain on schedule.
Trump also said Friday that he spoke with Chinese President Xi Jinping. What do we know about that conversation?
Yeah, Trump announced that he had that call this morning, said that he talked to Xi Jinping about balancing trade between the two countries, talked about fentanyl as well as TikTok. We saw that big Supreme Court ruling happening just today. He also had a bit of an optimistic line at the end of his post as well, saying that he and Xi will, quote, do everything possible to make the world more peaceful and safe. Interesting, just given the rhetoric we saw from Trump as a candidate in 2024, where he said that he would impose a 60% tax on goods from China. And interesting as well, given that his Secretary of State nominee, Marco Rubio, at a congressional hearing just this week, said that America has an unbalanced relationship with China and said that they are the, quote, biggest threat to American prosperity. We've also learned that China's vice president will be in attendance at Trump's inauguration this upcoming Monday.
Aaron Navarro, thank you. CBS News will, of course, have extensive all-day coverage of President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. Starting Monday at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, you can watch right here on CBS News 24/7.